Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's now an honor to hear from President of the Rotary Club of Colombo Port City 2023-24. Let's put our hands together for Rotarian Mudita Prematilaka.
Chief guest, our District Governor, Sushena Ranathunga. Our guest of honor, His Excellency KATSUKI Kotaro, and the members, Rotarians, dignitaries. How do I start? Well, it was a real nice place, I would say, in my year. Certainly, it's as our concierge was explaining, we were one of the youngest clubs. The last year, of course, was led by not so young me. But I think we have, with my board, with my members, I think we have done a great job throughout the year, though it's a hectic year. We have managed to secure at least over 15 awards and appreciations from the district. With some special awards for some of our projects. I think it has been really an honor to lead this club. I need to make it very short because we have a lot of things to do, so I will be very fast. One of the few things that we have, few key things that we have achieved during the year is we have we started 3 large projects. One for pollution restore, which is a cataract operation project which we have started. We have done 100 already. There's more to come. The other one was Hands That Speak, which is a sign language project for community. Let me and then Water for Voiceless is one of our largest project, or the largest project for the year. Which costed 2.4 million, which is basically the solar powered water system for animals in Yala, which is successfully completed and now it's been running. I must thank a few members, our past president Mahiran, and then Prabhat Gunsekara, Sushena Ranathunga, and my board, and everybody who has been heading behind me and helping me to make this a really good, successful year. The other thing, the one other thing I wish we could achieve was a satellite club, which is a big deal for us. We got 8 members in a satellite club, which extended our membership to up to 70 plus now. So we are, I think, one of the largest, the 4th largest in the district, I say. So we have been good, we are doing good, and I'm very sure our next president, Michael, will take the baton and run and keep the bar higher and higher. And I trust you and I trust your board. While thanking my board, I congratulate the new board. And all the members who's going to be running behind you. Do a good job, and that's all. Thank you very much.
Director, Club Secretary of the Rotary Club of Colombo Port City, Rotarian Hashali Pereira, to do the honors. Let's put our hands together for our Club Secretary, ladies and gentlemen.
Distinguished guests from the head chamber, invitees, Rotarians, Rotaractors, family and friends. As outgoing secretary for year 23-24, I would like to take you all to a small clip with what we have done, like a year review and a memory lane for year 23-24.
induction before all of you, ladies and gentlemen, and to do the honours of the same, I'd like to invite past District Governor, Rotary Imran Hassan, to join us and do the honours. Let's put our hands together for past District Governor, Imran Hassan.
Good evening, my dear ladies and gentlemen. District Governor Sushena, His Excellency KATSUKI Kotaro, President Mudita for the next few minutes, and President to be Michael, Chairman of the Organizing Committee Kasun, dignitaries of the head table, past governors, DGE, Governor-elect, Governor-nominee, both are here today, district officials, Rotarians, friends, and of course we have overseas governor also with us, and that's Kubudu from Pakistan. Welcome to that. Happy to introduce our fourth president of the Rotary Colombo Port City. Fourth president is a very dynamite person who has always been in the limelight of our club for the last 4 years. They say when you mix two good things, you get a good, even better product. Like if you mix scotch and water, it's a tasty drink. When you want a good president, I think we mix a pop star, Michael Jackson, and a visionary leader like Jayawardana, and you get Michael Jayawardana. Michael, we have the fourth largest club, and we are going on to the fourth installation, and therefore we would fondly call you with the 4-letter word, Mike. Michael is also a professional DJ. Now what isn't he not? Let us see. I'm sure you can expect a lot of fun and frolic and music this year in addition to the service. Michael is handsome, says another lady president at the awards night. And we tend to agree because he had a nice haircut today. Michael is a strict disciplinarian. I was scared to talk bad about him because he's a 4th Dan black belt. They are to challenge him. When they said he was a 4th Dan black belt, I expected a 6-footer heavy built person. But Michael is a silent black belt. Michael's working career spans over several blue chip organizations. He was at Mitsubishi Corporation, then he went to Mars Holdings, and then he went to their competitor Brandix, and finally he ended up at KATSUKI Kotaro, where he is presently employed. I am happy to announce his credentials for being here with us now. Highly educated and proud to be the club with him, our president. Unfortunately, only thing is he had his primary and secondary education at St. Joseph's College. Which of course the second best school. He began his Rotary career as a member of the Rotary GSC team to travel overseas as a Rotary actor from Uptown Club. See what advantages Rotary Foundation does. Because of GSC today we have our president. He is a fellow at the Research, Science and Innovation Leadership Fellowship at the University of Oxford. He is a senior lecturer at the Business Management School. Get ready for some good lectures, my dear members. He is a Master of Business Administration from the University of Leicester. He's a professional leadership development from INSEAD campus in Singapore. He's been around the world. Very interesting to note, Michael is also a master on conflict and peace studies. I think we should sponsor him to Gaza or Ukraine. Or even Pakistan probably. And even our internal club conflicts will be solved amicably. We don't need our club dog or Pisu Mohammed. He also holds a Bachelor of Science in Business from the University of London. His other leisure activities are enough of study. He's a theatre and a stage drama actor. Oh my God. I wonder if he's acting today or actually going to take over. As mentioned earlier, 4th Dan black belt, which is the most frightening thing of him. And interestingly, his hobby is restoring classic cars. So if you want to see classic cars, you can go to his house. And if you want to see classic people, you go to his office. Finally, he is also a carpenter. Sorry, a mason. I mean Freemason. What isn't he not? That's a secret society he is in. And what secrets he has, God knows. He is also called the small dynamite. I can understand that. I just can't understand how we can manage all this. He's a husband, he's a father, he's working, he's lecturing, he's studying, he's restoring classic cars, he's karate practicing, drama acting, doing DJs, comparing, and also involved in Freemasonry. And finally today, he's taking over the mantle as president of the most prestigious club in our district, Colombo Port City. Michael is happily married to Shehani and has 3 lovely daughters, Arya, Liana, and Ayara. Rotarians and friends, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Michael Jayawardana, our president, my president, your president of Colombo Port City for this year. Thank you.
Our outgoing president will be Mokita Prematilaka to do the honors of presenting the presidential collar, as well as the President Club Charter Certificate and the gavel as well. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have your 4th president of the Rotary Club of Colombo Port City, as well for Rotarian Michael Jayawardana. We have the gavel being presented as well, giving our new president the authority to conduct the Rotary meeting. And so we'd like to congratulate our new president, Michael Jayawardana, and now the club charter certificate as well, providing our president the authority to hold the Rotary meeting. That's what I have to go one more time, as Michael Jayawardana officially assumes office as the first president of the Colombo Club. The president of the Rotary Club of Colombo Port City, put your hands together for Rotary Michael Jayawardana.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege to be here as the 4th president of the Rotary Club of Colombo Port City. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, I'd like to clarify something. The best school in the country is St. Joseph's College. As you can understand why there's so much of blue around here. And we'll be inducting 4 Josephines today as well. And I'll come the royalists very soon. Anyway, District Governor Sushena Ranathunga, Chief Guest for the evening, Guest of Honor, His Excellency KATSUKI Kotaro, who I have known for many years, distinguished members of the head table, past district governors, overseas district governor from Pakistan, all my friends and family in Rotary, thank you very much for being here. So this year is a year which I thought where I want to have a lot of inclusivity in Rotary. And my, I would say my vision for the club for this Rotary year is to create a place where we all belong, regardless of caste, creed, religion or school. Make Port City a place where everyone is welcome. So that's one of my main goals, and to support that mission, I need help from all of you here. Secondly, as Pastor Sri Governor mentioned, I have been doing quite a number of things at different stages in my life, of course not at the same time, and none of that would be possible without the support of my beautiful wife, Shehani, who's there. She's here. Thank you very much. I call her Sheeni. Thanks so much for all the love here and tolerating me being out of the house most of the time. So thanks very much for that. More of that is going to happen for this year, for this year. After that, I promise I'll cut back on some of the activities. Second, I'd like to thank God. Of course, God would come first, according to my wife. But thank God for me, giving me this opportunity. Actually, last year has been quite a year of twists and turns for me, personally, because I went through something very unexpected. Having to lose my job because the company that I worked for 10 years, Mitsubishi Corporation, who I thought will be the company that I'll be with, throughout my career, shut down and exited Sri Lanka during the economic crisis. And that was something so unexpected. And this time, last year was a year of great uncertainty for me, an entire life changed and company I loved left Sri Lanka. So I was in crossroads, and I was wondering whether I can take up this role and whether I can be a Rotarian, can I serve? I wasn't really sure about my future. I thought maybe I should migrate. There were so many uncertainties. So that was quite a turbulent part in my life last year. But I'm looking back, I think having this opportunity to support people who are less fortunate, having the opportunity to be with them, guide them and develop people, I think that was one of the main reasons why I thought I could stay back and continue with this role, even though things were uncertain. And the club was very supportive at that period, so I really appreciate everyone who was there for me at the time. And that really helped me, want to keep this position and really kind of do my best during this Rotary year. So that's something that I thought Rotary can really give me personally, and I can give back to the society as well. So that was very important for me. Another thing that I want to really talk about is the fact that when you support and when you help people in Rotary and when you help people in service, I strongly believe it comes back to you in many ways, right? And I'm not a superstitious person, of course. I'm quite religious, but I believe I had a few incidents this year where there was a extremely I would say an intense type of a car crash that I went through just a few months ago, maybe about 5 months ago. And technically I should be standing here, and I haven't really spoken about this accident with many people. Very few know. The car was completely demolished, and I believe that God played a part in saving me, and I also felt like the work that we do as Rotarians, helping people, has something to do with it also. So that's very important to keep in mind. So this year my focus is going to be on two things. One is on retaining our membership and making sure the members gel together, and we bring a lot of mid-career professionals to the Rotary Colombo Port City. So that's one of my goals this year. And secondly, another project that I would want to focus on is on mental health and wellness. There's a project called Healing Minds, which we will talk about later. That's also a key focus area for me, and with all your support. So I expect everyone to work with us, and we can all work jointly, and I look forward to this Rotary year. So starting with Rotarian Suno, who is the advisor to the board overall, who is the person who brought me into Rotary, into Rotary Club of Colombo many years ago, which is why I'm here, because of Rotarian Suno. Then we have Rotarian Kasuni, who is our secretary, a dynamic lady. Assistant Secretary Rotarian Kumundu, who joined us recently, and she's doing a fantastic job. Then we have our treasurer, Rotarian Hashali, our former secretary is now treasurer, so that's excellent to have her, Hashali. Then we have our club admin director, Rotarian Kasun, who was a fantastic organizer of this event with his team, Kasun Sigura. And advisor, club admin is PDG Vidya, who is also a Freemason by the way, and who also knows those secrets. Then our club service co-chairs are Rotarian Mara and Rotarian Angela. Service director for the year is Rotarian Rashika. And supporting her is Assistant Director Oshadi. And advisor for service projects are past President Sushena. Let's keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Then we have our International Service Chair, Rotarian Dishan, who is a Josephine by the way. And his advisor is Rotarian Mohan.
Arois.
Is on the other side. Community Service Co-Chairs, Rotarian Salman and Rotarian Rajiv. Youth Service Chair is Rotarian Oshadi. And our Vocational Service Chair is Rotarian Premila. Then Public Image Director is Rotarian Nuru, who has put all these beautiful graphics together. Thank you very much, Rotarian Nuru. And advisor for Public Image is Rotarian Rami, who is not here. He may be coming a little late. Rotary Foundation Director is Rotarian Kanishka. And his advisor for the foundation is Rotarian Mahila. I think most of you know Mahila. Membership Director is past President Ian. And advisor on governance and membership is past District Governor Dushan, who is in the UK and will be returning next week. Our immediate past President Mojita, who has big role to play, continuing some of the key projects that we started. And we have the chairman of the College of Past Presidents, past President Prashanta, who has a dual role. President-elect is Rotarian Gaje. And then our Vice President is Rotarian Mahenka. And our ever exuberant Sergeant at Arms is Rotarian Masato, who is a very good chef in the Japanese cuisine. So I expect everyone to work with us and we can all work jointly, and I look forward to this Rotary year. Thank you very much. God bless.
District Governor Sushena, distinguished guests at the head table, it's my great, dear Rotarians, it's my great pleasure to introduce Mr. KATSUKI, who is the Minister and Deputy Head of Mission at the Japanese Embassy in Colombo. Mr. KATSUKI has held various positions within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Japanese government, in charge of free trade agreements, sustainable development goals, sustaining peace efforts, among others. His previous foreign postings include the Embassy of Japan in USA, People's Republic of China. He holds a Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of Tokyo and a Master of Arts degree from the Graduate School of Arts and Science. He has also studied at the Faculty of History and the Faculty of Law at the Peking University, and he has lectured at various universities in Japan and the United States, and is a frequent speaker at policy events around the globe. He has been actually really helping Sri Lanka in the debt restructuring as well, and done a great service to Sri Lanka. All due respect.
Thank you, Mahan, for that kind introduction. District Governor Sushena Ranathunga, immediate past President, with Premajanaka, new President Michael Jayawardana, dignitaries at the head table, distinguished Rotarians, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure and honor to be present at this fourth installation ceremony of Rotary Club of Colombo Port City. Firstly, I think, in fact, I'm not a Rotarian myself, so I feel a little bit nervous being here. But recently I've had the privilege to join several of the meetings, and I've met Sushena-san quite often these days. And my understanding is this Rotary movement is very important because it's a global movement. And in my profession, I think it's fair to say that we are entering this era of uncertainty, and things are getting very complicated. So I think efforts that transcends borders, crosses borders, these efforts are very important. And I think the Rotary movement, with this long history of 119 years, is one of the most established and very contributing force. And it fosters togetherness all around the globe. And I think that is exactly what is necessary in this current era of uncertainty. And I'm more than sure for the Sri Lanka and Maldives under District Governor's leadership, the movement will gain a lot of strength. Also, I just learned about the recent activities of this Rotary Club of Colombo Port City. And I have to congratulate past President Melita for taking the lead and all his fellow members in achieving a lot. The screen was a little bit too close, so I couldn't have a really good look at the pictures. So maybe after this ceremony, I could ask Michael to give me the video to have a good look. But in any case, we have to congratulate all the hard work that has been done. And then new President Michael. So the reason I'm here, I think, is due to our friendship. And I think academic qualification seems to be a very important matter. And I was listening very carefully to past District Governor Imran Hassan's comments. My takeaway, being serving here for 3 years, is that when talking about colleges, it's extremely sensitive. If it's a one-on-one, I always say, oh, that's the best school that you went. Today it seems that will not be allowed. So as a seasoned diplomat, I will not take any sides, which is always correct thing to do in diplomacy. But one thing, I was listening carefully to what past District Governor Imran was mentioning, and maybe one thing to add is that in his very flowery academic achievements, he has also spent some time as a distinguished fellow at the Chevening Fellow at St. Cross College at Oxford University. So he has experienced, I think, one of the best education in the world. And also, I think in 2018, he was able to obtain a very distinguished fellowship there. So I think, with all the credentials that he already earns, there's another good one there. And I think, Oxford, I think, is one of the best institutions in the world. And so he's very well prepared on that front also. But then also, I was listening carefully. If I heard correctly, Imran-san likes his Scotch whiskey with a little bit of water. As a serious drinker myself, I prefer to have Scotch, maybe with some ice, but not with water. So I'm wondering, Michael, it's up to you. Is it the Michael Jackson in you or the J.R. Jayawardana in you, which is to prevail? And either way, you'll do very well. So we're watching very carefully. I think already Michael has mentioned, his priority areas. So one thing I noticed was that he said he wants to open up this club to many people. And then I think two, priority areas. One is to bring in mid-career professionals into the club, and the other one is to work on, I think, wellness, and which I think is very relevant in this current context of Sri Lanka. And so I'm very pleased that under his leadership, this club will prosper and do very well. And one last thing to mention, yes, so how I met Michael was he was working as like the key figure in Mitsubishi Corporation. And we were working very closely. But then, as he mentioned in his speech also, somehow Mitsubishi Corporation chose to exit Sri Lanka during the difficult times. Now, what I'm trying to do is next week I think Japan will resume our yen loan projects which we suspended in May 2022. So with these, hopefully Mitsubishi company will be forced to come back to Sri Lanka. And then I see another familiar figure, Ransan here. Currently I think Michael has moved to Hades Advantis, which is a wonderful company, and Ransan is a good friend. But once Mitsubishi does come back, I have to ask Ransan to install him back in Mitsubishi company. Okay, so apart from being, taking care of, as the president of this Rotary Club, I would also like to ask him to continue to work on our business relationship with Japan. So with that, thank you very much for your kind attention, and we are very delighted to join in this wonderful meeting. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. District Governor Sushena Ranathunga, guest of honor, Kayatsan. First of all, I should say thank you very much for setting the tone and the mood of the audience, because Michael's speech was so much serious, even I was crying from the back. So thank you so much for bringing everyone back to the normal world. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's as a past president and member of Rotary Colombo Port City, and as a membership chair, it's always delighted and a privilege to extend our family, not just Rotary, not just in Port City, and extend our family in Rotary movement itself, because this is a global organization. So without further ado, as you all know, Port City is always priming the factor of inclusion. So always we like to keep that gender balance and the age balance within the club. So this time also we are inducting female members, young dynamic leaders to the club, because it's not about the numbers, we need to bring the quality into the Rotary. So these are the young dynamic leaders who have been inducting today. So let me, we are going to induct 5 members. I will call off all the names. They will come forward, then we will do the official pinning and induction for the Rotary movement. Right, first of all, I would like to welcome Megara Jayawardana. Megara is a marketing professional in both customer relationship and brand building. Currently working as a business operations analyst in Ocean Lanka. To make things interesting, she is also a digital creator. We call it influencer in digital marketing world. And she is a freelance model and works with a lot of brands in terms of developing their culture, especially fashion brands. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Megara Jayawardana. Second person is Dulika Jayawardana. Dulika is now not a new face to the club, because this installation itself was planned by him and Kasun together. He was there for like 7 hours, I heard yesterday also planning this. So Dulika is a marketing and business development professional, works as the head of payments and partnerships in Dallas, Sri Lanka, and working as a consultant in brand building as well. And very recently, on the interview you heard, he has stepped into the entrepreneurial game, organizing a different set of events in the country. So welcome again. I would like to come take you forward. Right. The third personality is Amesh De Silva. Amesh is a human capital and resource development professional, currently working as a human resource business planner in IFS, managing all the global HR activities in 23 countries in 4 regions. He is an expert talent acquisition and skill development professional. To make things more exciting, he loves theatre, and one of my personal threats, and my dear Kumar, so he likes to go off-roading and wildlife photography and wildlife. So good addition to the club. I would like to welcome you on forefront. The third personality is Shehan Silva. Shehan is a real estate and business development professional, currently working as Assistant General Manager Operations in Lanka Holdings. He is responsible for managing all operational activities and developing multi-sectorial apartment complex in Maldives. And from the interview, we found out Shehan is a good swimmer. I would like to call you to the front of stage, Shehan. And ladies and gentlemen, before I go to the next person, there are a key factor here I need to emphasize. So these three are also from the best school, as they say. These are Joes, And one of the key outputs of the interviews that we had, all they said they are younger than Michael. Right. So let me invite Ashan Apuhami, my peer from the industry and my town. He's a digital and performance marketing professional who is currently working as a country director for Home of Performance. As you all know, when you become a country director, it's not just about one story. You have to manage HR, finance, everything. So he's a powerhouse himself. And Ashan told us he has a lot of passion for community development and disseminating his knowledge in marketing. So he's a perfect fit for Rotary, and welcome to Rotary Movement, Ashan. So I would like to call upon our District Governor, DG Sushena, and our President, Michael Jayawardana, and giving rhythm to IPDG Jero. He told us it's better to bring the members who has been introducing our new members as well. So I would like to call upon our installation chair, Kasun, also to the front while the official meeting is happening.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are your new members. We have Rotarian Megara Vijayamana, Rotarian Gulika Jayamana, Rotarian Amesh Silva, Rotarian Shehan Silva, and Rotarian Ashan Apuhami. We are so delighted to welcome them into our Rotary family, and we're excited and we look forward to the impact that they can create and the wonderful contributions they have in store. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, can we please put our hands together as we welcome our new Rotarians. We are proud.
Just to answer Kotaro-san's previous comment, my heart is very much in Hades now. I'm difficult to do it, even if the chance comes up, but I'm sure I can get a do it. I'd like to recognize my colleagues from Hades who've been more like family to me over the past 1 year, including Ruan, Shano, Kushan, my team from Bunkering, Noah, everyone is here. So thank you guys for welcoming me to the Hades family last year, and I had a very extremely good time, and I really hope to give my best. So thanks a lot. Coming back to Healing Minds. So this project, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a crowd-funded project, which is going to be spearheaded by the Rotary Colombo Port City, and a few other clubs will also support us, especially the Rotary Club of Colombo Midtown will also play a crucial role in this. The president, Rasimi, being a psychologist, will also play a key role in this project. This project is all about refurbishing 10,000 square feet at the University of Colombo Medical Faculty. An entire floor has been given to the Department of Psychiatry, but unfortunately The Department of Psychiatry currently has a space which is not even 1/5 of the space that they have been given now. But it's a dilapidated area, it needs a lot of refurbishment, and this is not a sort of a real estate project where we are trying to kind of refurbish a certain area of the building. This is the space from which the entire Western Province and a larger area within the country is serviced from the different psychiatrists from the Department of Psychiatry and the medical faculty. It is from this place where the doctors are sent to many locations, many different hospitals, institutions. This is the space where a lot of people can get their consultations done. So by expanding this, we will expand the reach of this entire department. Last 3 years alone, 10,000 people committed suicide. Every year, close to about 3,000 people commit suicide in this country. So with this, I think we can make a bigger and better impact by giving these doctors the resources they need. So that's why I believe Healing Minds is an important project. You will hear more about it. There will be more information, website and many other details coming up about it. And I will personally visit all your clubs and talk about this as well. So all your support is needed. We are trying to get support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation as well. So let's all work together to make Healing Minds a success. And I'd like to recognize the two stalwarts of this project from the medical faculty, University of Colombo, Dr. Chaturi, if you can just come forward and be recognized, and Professor Vajira, who is the Dean of the medical faculty. And big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for these two individuals who are going to be playing a crucial role in spearheading this, and all your support is needed for these two doctors, the professor and doctor, to really get this off the ground. Thank you very much. And you have all our support, and we will definitely get this done. Thank you very much.
We'd like to invite Michael to please join our two doctors here. We'd also like to invite our District Governor, Sushena Ranathunga, to please join in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to have these two esteemed doctors from the University of Colombo, Vidya Jyoti Professor Vajra H.W. Disanayakan, the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, and we have Dr. Chaturi Suravira, also from the Faculty of Medicine. And with that, it is now time to announce the official launch of the Healing Minds project, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together as we appreciate the contribution of the Kalpa District and our two wonderful doctors here who will help us through this project. Ladies and gentlemen, gracing our occasion tonight as our chief guest, we are absolutely delighted to have the presence of the District Governor 2024-25 for District 3220, Rotarian Sushena Ranathunga. Before he addresses the gathering officially, it's time for his formal introduction, and to do the honors of the same, I'd like to now invite forward past President Rotarian Mahilan Nagaraja. Let's put our hands together for him.
Members of the head table, Rotarians, friends, good evening. It is my singular honor to introduce District Governor Sushena Ranathunga to our esteemed audience. Sushena Ranathunga is a stalwart in the Sri Lanka's IT industry. He, having embarked on his IT journey in 1989, Sushena holds a BSc and MSc in Information Technology from a renowned university in the UK. He is a co-founder of a well-established Sri Lankan software development companies, namely Creative Software, Four Corners Lanka, and Creative E-Learning. He plays a pivotal role in Sri Lanka's software export industry, having partnered with a leading Swedish healthcare solutions provider, namely Cambio Software Engineering. Sushena is a board member of the Arthur C. Clarke Institute of Modern Technologies. He is a committed humanitarian with deep dedication to social service, an active member of the Rotary Colombo Port since 2003. Sushena's notable involvement in the community initiative is the Little Hearts Project, aimed at establishing the cardiac critical care unit at the Lady Ridgeway Hospital. Sushena is married to Roshni, a management accountant by profession. They are blessed with 2 sons, Dulhara and Vetuja. May I now have the pleasure of inviting to the podium to deliver his governor's address at the installation ceremony of the Rotary Colombo Port City, Rotary District Governor 24-23, Sushena Ranathunga.
Thank you, Myron, for the wonderful introduction. President Michael, immediate Class President Mudita, our guest of honor, Minister, Deputy Head of Mission, Japanese Embassy, Mr. KATSUKI Kotaro, past District Governors, District Governor-elect, JETWING, District Governor nominee, Kumar, the presidents of the irresistible team, fellow Rotarians, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the party has started. Well, it is my distinct pleasure to be here today with all of you at the installation of the 4th President of the Rotary Colombo Port City, Michael, and his academic qualifications that we heard a little while ago from very prestigious institutions from Sri Lanka and overseas, and his professional career in many prestigious institutions in Sri Lanka, Mitsubishi Corporation to MAs, then bankings, and now Davies, all top companies in Sri Lanka, and also his Rotary journey, being a road tractor, and then after that BSc member, and also Rotarian of Rotary Club of Colombo Port City for many years. I am 100% sure that you will be a great addition to our team this year, Michael. So thank you very much for taking the club as the president this year. Well, Rotary Club of Colombo Port City is very close to our district activities. This year we have many members of your team working in our district team. Charter President Krishant is our district advisor for club administration, and then we have Ian Itamagoda is one of our assistant governors. Then past district governor Bushan is going to be our district advisor for Rotary Action Plan, and past DRR Kasun, our installation chair, is the youth serving in our youth services team. He is the district chair for road tractors, and past district governor Imran has been helping us with all the training from the very outset of our year. So Rotary Club of Port City is very well in place in the district this year. So if we say a bit about the plan for the year, we have about 6 key projects we have planned for this year. One is what we heard a little while ago, Rotary for Healing Minds. So that is one project that will be supported by the district and driven by Port City primarily, but there will be other clubs also joining that later. Then Rotary for Little Hearts is also going to be one of our flagship projects next year. That is something that we have been working on for so many years. I hope most of you know about this project. Every year we are losing nearly 1,500 children due to congenital heart disease in Sri Lanka, and that is mainly due to lack of facilities. So that is why we initiated that project in 2016. Now the building is complete, and our effort is to raise $1 million this year to equip the hospital. So that is going to be one project. The other one is called Rotary for Environment, because that is another focus area in Rotary. Rotary has 7 focus areas. So we have partnered with another organization called Zero Plastics. So each club will be conducting projects every year in to help the environment. Then we have Rotary for Differently Able. It's another district project that we are going to do. Project chair for that will be past Air Force Commander, former Air Force Commander Gagan Singh, Rotarian from Centennial Club. He's going to be the project chair of that project, and that is basically to have a database of differently able people in our society. Apparently, 8% of Sri Lankans have some kind of disability, so we have to do something for that. So we have initiated that project, and government will be driving that project next year. So that will be basically allow people to find employment opportunities. That is the target of the project. I am not going to give more details of that. That will take time. And the other one is Rotary for Career Guidance. That is to help children to identify what their passion is. Again, a software-based project, software product-based product will help students to identify what their passion is. It's a psychometric tool, asking 75 questions from children, and then we'll see what kind of career path, academic path they can select with the passion they have. Then we have another very interesting project, Rotary for Business, because every year we are having the challenge now. We are lucky to induct 4 members here. It's not easy to attract members to organizations like Rotary, because we need to do some kind of value addition to our members as well. So the objective of the project is mainly to increase networking, business networking. So our members, Rotarians and Rotaractors, we are going to have a business networking platform so that they can see what each other is doing. So at the moment, it is not happening that much. Now, yesterday was a very good example. I went to a place. Yesterday we had a Rotary governance meeting. After that, for fellowship, we went to a destination called Dutch Trails in Pamanugama. Rotarian owns that place. I don't know how many of you know that place is owned by a Rotarian. I myself think so. This platform, what that will do, like will allow you to find what each and every Rotarian is doing, and we will give priority to do business with Rotarians first. We are doing some business matchmaking events with our Indian districts as well. The first event is happening on the 31st of August. We are taking a delegation from here to India, and we are going to meet business leaders in 3 districts in India, in Chennai. So at the moment we have about 25 people registered for that event, Sri Lanka night, that is going to happen in India. So please join us, and that will give you the opportunity to meet business leaders in those districts. And we are going to invite some leaders to Sri Lanka as well, business leaders, in the latter part of this year, and have an exclusive event for Rotarians and Rotaractors to see what kind of business we can do together. So these are some of the plans we have for a year. And Healing Minds is the key project of Rotary Colombo Port City. Michael explained about the project, and Dr. Chaturi and Professor Vadira is here. And if you visit their facility, the University of Colombo Medical Faculty is one of the most prestigious institutions we have in the country. But unfortunately, certain departments are not having enough facilities. So when we visited there, myself, Michael, and some other Rotarians, we realized how much needs to be done to get those places into proper standard. So please help us, because these projects will take our country a long way. You heard nearly 3,000 people are committing suicide, nearly 1,500 kids are dying due to congenital heart disease. So I don't know, like what, there's a lot that we can do if we get together, there's a lot that we can achieve. So I would like to take this opportunity to wish Michael and his team successful year. Thank you very much for inviting me.
So to now sum up our appreciation in the official vote of thanks, it's my pleasure to welcome the Secretary of the Rotary Club of Colombo Port City for 2024-25. Let's put our hands together for Rotarian KATSUKI Kotaro.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege and honor to extend our heartfelt thanks to everyone who has made this installation ceremony a memorable event. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Rotary District Governor Sushena Ranathunga, for gracing us with your presence and inspiring us with your words. We are deeply honored to have the guest of honor, Minister and Deputy Head of Mission at the Embassy of Japan in Sri Lanka, KATSUKI Kotaro. We are deeply honored by your presence. Thank you for being here with us today. I would like to thank the Rotary District Secretary, Rotarian Gamini Madanayaka, and the Assistant District Governor, Rotarian Damita Patirana, for gracing this occasion with your presence. I would also like to acknowledge and thank you, the Installation Chair, Rotarian Cousin Sigera, and all the board members and the organizing committee members. Your hard work and dedication have been instrumental in making this event a success. I would also like to acknowledge our new President, Michael Jayawardana, and our members, Dushan Zolza, Mahen Karyawazam, Kumar Sarmage, and Avitra Veerasinghe, for their exceptional contributions. Your commitment and support are invaluable to making our installation a success. To all the distinguished invitees, past district governors, past and current district officials, all Rotarians, and all the invitees who are present today, thank you for gracing the occasion with your presence. Your support means a lot to us. We are grateful to our venue partner, Vertical by JETWING, for providing this wonderful setting for our event, and our photography partner, Memorography, for capturing these special moments. Our heartfelt thank you to our entertainment partner, the Kingdom, and the teacher Roshan, for providing fantastic entertainment this evening, and to our gift partner, Vimal Dharma and Sons, for their generous contributions. A big thank you to our confier, Trishma Pinto, for seamless guiding us through the event. Last but not least, I want to extend our appreciation to those names I may not have mentioned due to time limitations, but who have contributed in various ways. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. We are deeply grateful. Together, we look forward to a successful Rotary year 2024-2025 with fellowship, service, and accomplishment. Have a great evening. Thank you.